Hey, so it's time to talk about Carmelo Anthony. Now, if you recall correctly, I made a video last year about Carmelo Anthony, how he is very obviously guilty. All the evidence points to him being guilty. There's no evidence pointing to him being innocent or having just defended himself. He committed cold-blooded murder. With that said, we have to talk about the jury and whether or not he's getting a fair trial. So, according to some activists, the fact that he does not have a single black person on the jury means that he is not getting a fair trial. I'm going to explain how this is not the case. First of all, I'm going to cite a graphic. I'm going to post a link in the description of this graphic. The link in the description itself links to, it cites two sources. But the first source is no longer clickable. The first source is the source that the graphic originates from. But apparently the website responsible for producing it has no longer maintained their study. They still have record that they performed the study. They just don't have the study itself. I went looking for it. However, the second source that is cited does actually confirm the information using apparently different methodology. But what this is the American National Election Studies, which is a committee dedicated to understanding how the American populace votes and for what reasons. This study, essentially, it was just a survey to ask people of different races how they rate different races. They asked whites, blacks, Asians, and Hispanics. And so, what the graphic shows is that white people rate all races pretty much the same. It's a warm rating. Pretty much everything is good, but all the races, it's a straight line. It's a straight line. All the races are rated almost exactly the same. Yeah, I feel good about that race. 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 They're all pretty much the same to me. That's how white people responded. Hispanics rated a little differently. Hispanics rated, they put themselves far above, and they put other races behind. Asians did the same thing, although to a lesser degree. They rated themselves as very good. They rated other races as very, very bad. And black people had the biggest disparity here, because black people rated themselves way out ahead, and they rated all the other races way far behind, with white people being dead last. So what this shows is that the only race that is able to be unbiased when it comes to race is white people. White people are the only people who don't care about race. And black people are the people who care the most about race. So, what this means in terms of actual sociological effects is that when you get a jury, that has a black person on it, even if it's just one black person, they are much more likely to, and let's say there's a person on trial is black. If there's a black person on the jury, that black person is much more likely to vote not guilty, regardless of the evidence, simply because they have a racial bias. And just having one black person on the jury can lead to a mistrial because of this. Let's say all the evidence shows that the suspect is guilty. Having one black person on the jury voting not guilty completely destroys the case, completely destroys the trial. The person will be let go because no one's really going to want to retry it. And we see this happening all the time. We see criminals being let go because of mistrials, and because prosecutors just don't feel like going through the effort of retrying a case. Let's also say that the suspect is white. The defendant is white. The person who is being accused of a crime is white. One black person on the jury is more likely to vote guilty than not guilty. And if the entire jury is black, they are very likely to find that person guilty. This appears to be what happened with Derek Chauvin. Derek Chauvin was, of course, innocent of any wrongdoing. If you actually read the coroner's report, the autopsy report, he really wasn't responsible for George Floyd's death. But he was found guilty of murder anyway. So Karmelo Anthony has an all-white jury. What this means is that there is no racial bias there. People like to say that whites are racially biased, but the evidence says otherwise. The evidence says that whites are the only people who are not racially biased. So Karmelo Anthony is receiving a fair trial. If he had a black jurist, a black jury member on the jury, if there was a black person on the jury, he would not be receiving a fair trial. He would probably get off, but that doesn't mean he's got a fair trial. And you look at all the people who are praising him. They know he is guilty. Their claim is not that he is innocent. Their claim is that he did a good thing. They hate white people. They want to kill white people. That is all that they care about. And that is the only reason why they are complaining. Because they know that with an all-white jury, he is more likely to be found guilty. There's still a possibility he could be found innocent because, there's a lot of far-left whites who would vote not guilty just because they are racially woke or whatever. But he is receiving a fair trial. And the fairest outcome that he can receive is to go to prison for the rest of his life and possibly receive the death penalty. Thank you for watching. Peace.